Today on Animal Fact Files, we're discussing emu-wrens. Yes, I realize this sounds a little bit like a chimera bird because both these types of birds already exist. The emu-wren is neither an emu or a wren, although it has features of both these other creatures. Emu-wrens have 6 tail feathers that are fluffy and look like emu feathers, so that's where the emu part of their name comes from. And despite their similar size and appearance to true wrens, emu-wrens specifically utilize a similar ecological niche. They live in similar habitats and have similar behaviors as true wrens, but they're not related. This is an example of convergent evolution. Besides the other not wrens in their family, emu-wrens are more closely related to honey-eaters and Australian robins. Emu-wrens live in dense habitats such as swamps, shrublands with low-growing eucalyptus trees, coastal heaths, and tussock grass landscapes. Their surroundings may be either wet or dry, but the more important factor is density. These birds like the vegetation thick. Emu-wrens aren't strong flyers. They spend a majority of their time hopping around on the ground and foliage, rarely taking to the skies. Even when they do fly, it's not far or for very long. They sort of just suck at it. This makes it difficult for them to disperse across their range, so they're often found in patchy fragments that have been broken up by land development. Emu-wrens are also threatened by fires, which they struggle to escape. Some populations have been entirely wiped out by fire-related disasters. They also face challenges from introduced predators such as cats and foxes. Of the 3 emu-wren species, 1 is listed as endangered. Natural predators to emu-wrens include native rats, snakes, and birds of prey. They're small birds, reaching about 7 inches long, but more than half of that length is dedicated solely to their tail. They're cinnamon-colored with a redder head, and males have blue throat feathers, which visually separate them from females. These blue feathers appear by 2 months of age in males and remain throughout the year. They don't go through an eclipse phase like some bird species. Emu-wrens form pairs that last at least a season and have 2 clutches per year. 1 in September to November, and 1 in December to February. This is in the southern hemisphere, so it's warm during that part of the year. The female emu-wren builds the dome-shaped nest in dense vegetation, typically close to the ground. She does all the incubating for 10 days, but her partner brings her food and supervises the area. The chicks take another 10 days before leaving the nest, and they remain close to their parents for at least 2 months. Both parents feed them. The babies can become independent by 2 months of age, but the second brood of the year may remain in their parents' territory through winter. All of this life history information is based on only 1 of the emu-wren species, so there's still plenty to learn about them. These little birds are primarily insectivores. Their diet includes spiders, butterflies and their larvae, beetles, wasps, ants, and more. They'll pick these treats off leaves as they forage on or near the ground. They also produce a high-pitched trill that sounds like this. If you enjoyed this video, consider supporting us on Patreon. Supporters like Dad, Spike Spiegel 93, and the rest of the Adventurer crew keep our channel alive. Give a thumbs up if you learned something new today, and thank you for watching Animal Fact Files.